Alright. Hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. I'm your host Morgan Ozpin. And today I was supposed to be doing like a racing car game stream today, but I realized that, well, first of all, I want to do more like I want to make more progress in my game that I just that I'm making right now, and I don't want to I'm just not feeling doing a let's play stream today, and I just want to like work on my game for today. That's all. And secondly, I tested out some of the racing car game that we were supposed to be playing today, and I realized that it's not fun. I mean, I have played a lot of boring games on my stream before, but I don't know. I guess I'm not really a racing car game kind of guy, and I don't know if we're gonna do like a racing car stream. I at least said that at least have some fun so that you guys can also have some fun, so that I can also be funny and shit on camera and stuff. So, yeah, we're not gonna do the racing car game stream today. Maybe another time. I'll probably find another racing car game stream to do for next time. But for now, I just want to show you guys what I've been making on the behind the scenes when it comes to my game. First off, I've already fixed up some of my I already freaking solved this problem on our last game development stream, when we were trying to make like a Resident Evil type of inventory system onto my game. And if I go down to my project here, you can see that I already have like a working Resident Evil inventory system right here. Now let me just quickly change this to here. Okay. So let me load the editor. Okay. And come on, hurry up. I just noticed recently that my freaking project has been lagging a lot lately. I think I need to get rid of some of these comments. I think these comments are like lagging it or something. Maybe my laptop's not built to show scripts that are like more than 500 lines long. But yeah, I had to combine a bunch of code and test around a bunch of functions that I have in mind to get this entire Resident Evil type of inventory system running and shit. And as you can see, I have already successfully done it. So you can see here, I can easily like rotate my blocks here 360 degrees. Although it's only in one rotation, but I mean, I try not to be too picky. I think I'm fine with the 360 degree rotation in one direction. Anyway, I can still code it to go like on both directions if I wanted to, but for now, I kind of like what I have right here. And I also fixed a problem wherein if I were to select like a block here, it would either select this or this block, depending on what their order is in the hierarchy of my game in the scene right here. Hold on, let me change back to freaking here and close the tab here, and my project settings, I'm gonna change this back to windowed for now. Anyway, I was at full screen there because I wanted to know if my game is scalable when the freaking game changes size, the window size. So anyway, if I run this game, I already like fixed a bunch of bugs. I also added some more features to it that I haven't seen in both the Sinisperry tutorial that we followed 2 streams ago, and the Backwater Gator Studios version that we also followed on our last game dev stream. So anyway, first off, we are able to, of course, we achieved 360-degree rotation here on our freaking board, and I've also am able to change the shape of my inventory grid here, because I have manually added this like blocking to it so that it doesn't let my freaking blocks get placed there. And how I did that is through a script under my item grid here, and I have a custom array here called non-usable slots. It's added as an exported variable here onto my script, and basically I can pretty much tell Godot, hey, for item slot at the let's see, at the 9th row and at the 0th column, I want there to be a block that would prevent my inventory items to be placed over there. So 9-0, that would be like the top right corner. So if I play this now, nothing happens, but wait, I get that right? Let's see, 10. One, two, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, that should be possible. Wait. Hold on. Let me do this. Okay. Alright, so I may have encountered a problem here. Hold on. This is supposed to be a stream wherein I talk about freaking making pixel art, but I guess we're back to fixing bugs here again. Let me see. Create custom grid shape. Oh wait. Oh wait, this is the 9th row. Oh wait, I got mixed up. This is supposed to be the 0th row at 9th column. There we go. Ah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, I can make like these. I can make my grid a custom shape depending on the input that I put into here. And how I did that is kind of complicated. Basically, I have like these this array right under here in the output tab here that pretty much labels what are the items that are in those inventory slots, and basically this exported array variable just inserts a string that I would call block. I mean, it could be like anything, but basically that's just like a placeholder for if I were to place like a inventory item there, it won't accept it because there's already something that's within it, which is this string block. And that's how I was able to like make this this size, well, not really size, but the what is it? This non-usable slots array to work for making custom grid shapes. And aside from that, I also didn't like the fact that both of the tutorials that I followed didn't give me any what's it? safety function just in case my newly spawned in item is can't be placed within the inventory item grid. Because if I were to like, if this item was just newly like spawned into my scene, and I try to place it at a spot in the inventory grid that I can't place it in, it would kind of glitch out my inventory grid in a way that the item will just sit on top of it without aligning on any of the grids on my scene. And when I try to select it again, I can't select it again because there's something in my script that's preventing me from doing so. So I added a function over here called what's it? Return outside items. This is a function that I added on my own, which basically only runs if my item is just newly spawned into my inventory system scene, and there are no places for it to be properly fitted onto my inventory grid. So what happens in this function is that it will take the spawn position of my item and basically just return it back to where it once was through a tween property here. And I guess while we're at it, I also want to add the fact that I also added some tweening to this thing so that you guys can clearly see if this thing like clearly move when it rotates and moves around, and when it like adjusts itself onto the grid like so. So yeah, that's another thing that I also added into my script. Again, I also am able to rotate 360 degrees. I could try to add 360-degree rotation in both directions, but I feel like that would take a little bit more time to make. Anyway, we're making freaking pixel art today, and basically this script is a combination of Sinisperry's code and a little bit of some added touch on mine, and also a little bit of what's it called? A little bit of Backward Studios' inventory system version to make this freaking thing work, in my opinion, in my game. So I'm thinking of actually making a tutorial about this at some point, although it's freaking complicated as shit, man. If you ask me what the worst kind of video is to make on my channel, it would be probably those are probably freaking videos where I try to explain code to you guys. I feel like my videos on computer programming and that one Pitbull game I did a few months ago really took a while to sort of script and edit. Because how the frick do you make like code like this entertaining and visually interesting to a viewer? It's like a very hard type of video to make. You know, videos about making code. So I always appreciate it when people on YouTube kind of are able to explain code to me like I'm 5 or something. It's crazy. So. Anyway, that's it for my game. That's the progress of my inventory system. We basically already have like a working model with some added features into it, and I've also made some other stuff. Actually, before we go to Pixelorama, I just want to show you guys some of the music that I've been making so far for my game. I made 3. I just realized I just made 3 new songs. Since the last time we freaking did a music stream on my channel. So let me show you guys what I've made here. I guess we can start with the strongest one that I've made, in my opinion. I made let's see, I think, yeah, we'll go with Phrygian Lydian theme side A. So So for this next piece of music, I continued on with the path of experimenting with, irregular time signatures with different modes in the major scale. And this one is under the Lydian theme side A. And for some people, the Lydian mode of the major scale is basically just a much happier version of the normal major scale. So I think, in my opinion, it kind of depends on how you. It just kind of depends on your opinion on whether it is like brighter than the major scale. And I guess to show you guys this, I'm just gonna freaking play this here. Hold on. Just make sure my freaking live stream is running well. Okay, let's play this. Oh, wait, you guys can't hear it. Okay. Let me turn on this, and I'll turn on the desktop audio. There we go. And then looking back at it, it does feel like a very bright mode of the major scale. Okay, so that's the first song. Um, would you guys be surprised if this is like a song that I was not uh thinking of putting into my game? Because at this point I already have like a lot of like bright songs, a lot of like very outstanding songs in my game soundtrack that feel too bright or too dark. But I'm looking for a more ambient theme now, considering that my game is half of my game is more so about my main character, or the player character, going through a somewhat dark and ominous cave. So I want something that feels more like I don't know, like the Minecraft soundtrack, I guess, wherein it feels very ambient and stuff. So I freaking I don't think this is like the song that I'm looking for when it comes to my game. Although I freaking finished it as this. So yeah, I think the Lydian theme, the Lydian mode is really not something that I'm looking for my game right now. But I decided to test it out one more time. This time I switched it to the Lydian mode of the D, no, not the D, the G major scale. Just to see if I can get away with something more slow and ambient with the Lydian theme. With the Lydian mode. Um, so to change things up, I decided to decrease my tempo to 140. That's basically just the default tempo for all LLMS projects when you open it up for the first time. I kept the same time signature to 7/8 because I like my I like my odd time signatures. It just gives you a special sounding song by the end of it. And this time I let go of any freaking, how do you say this, of any natural instruments here. So all of this is being played by either the NES VST or the Game Boy VST, or I think this one is using like the synth wave, the soft synths of the synths that add sub effects. Because my player character is robotic. I wanna I want my song to feel like it's being sung by a robot. So I have like all of this being played, and I guess also the violin. Wait, do I have the violin here? Well, I always I wanna just kind of touch up my robotic sounding VSTs with maybe a natural sounding instrument here. So yeah, and I guess we also have the triple oscillators here, because to me I feel like the triple oscillator is like the, I don't know, it's like the John Cena to this to all the default VSTs in LMS. It just gets the job done for what you're looking for in LMS, which is like more of a video game sounding music. It's very customizable, and it's just very reliable for making that 16-bit or 8-bit sound that you're looking for. But anyway, this is how it sounds like. I have to make this a bit louder. There we go. Anyway, that's the what's that? The Lydian song that I made with the G major scale. That feels more like something that I'm looking for when it comes to like a cave BGM that I want for my game. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's like it's just basically what I'm looking for. It's something like with less of a powerful tune to it, and more of like a very laid back song or melody to it. So yeah, I'm keeping this as maybe one of my cave themes, but I don't want there to just be one cave theme. I feel like that would be too repetitive for the player. So I've also made one more song here. Um, that's under the Phrygian theme, the Phrygian mode this time, under the A major scale. And according to some articles that I found online, this has a more, well, not really more, but less. It's less darker than the minor scale, but more darker than the major scale. Somewhere in between, I guess, but not as in between as the Dorian scale, which in my opinion, is a very underrated mode. I might add. I think I like the Dorian mode when I started making some songs with that mode. But anyway, this is in the Phrygian theme, the Phrygian mode of the A major scale, and this a piece that I just created today, and it's basically just the last the most current song that I've made so far. Um, the rest of the songs, I mean, you guys have already heard it from another stream of mine, but anyway, this is the Phrygian mode song that I made that also tried to go for the ambient theme of my last song. So let's go and play this. Let me maybe here. Okay, that's it for my for the songs that I've been working on so far. In my opinion, I feel like if I'm gonna listen to one of the three songs I just showed to you guys today, I would go for like the first song. In my opinion, I like the upbeat melody to it, and I don't know why, but it also kind of reminds me of some Ariana Grande song. I don't know which one, but that first song kind of gave me uh some kind of reminds me of some pop song that I can't remember at the top of my mind. But if I'm going for like a cave theme song, I would go for like the last two ones. They feel like very slow, very ambient, very atmospheric, which I want from a cave like BGM for my game. So yeah, I don't know, I might have to get rid of some songs here because I already made like 10 songs for this one like like this one this one game that I have on the works here. But holy crap, is it raining outside? Holy crap. Oh my god. Alright, anyway, that's it for my songs and all the game update stuff that's gonna be in this stream. Let's go to freaking Pixelorama here because we now have to make some pixel art. And I didn't mean for myself to use the bucket fill tool for that one. Okay, I just want to show you guys some of the other stuff that I've been making Pixelorama. Like for example, let me show you guys what this is. I made a sprite sheet for a freaking. Okay, wait, is it? No. Nope. Okay, Rose. Yeah, I made like this sprite sheet for like a freaking cave system that I think of adding onto my game. I don't know if you guys can see it, but basically I have all of these assets for like some stalactites, some of those some of those hanging rocks that you see on caves, as well as some rock walls and formations you can find into my game. So all these other rocks here, and some ores, which are going to be a crucial item that you will find onto my game, because these are the ones that will actually give you money and stuff. So yeah, I'm making like a lot of these little like pixel art stuff for my game, and hopefully they're good enough to make like a bunch of sprite art for my game in the end. Anyway, I'm not really that much of a expert when it comes to pixel art, and these are like my first these works are pretty much just the work of an amateur. In fact, this is just made using like this one alternate of the rock here is just made using what's it called, the effects of Pixelorama here through their HSV adjustment tool here. But yeah, that's all that I've been working on for my game. I think for the next few streams, we'll actually be doing more asset making on Pixelorama. Because I can't move forward onto my game unless I make the assets here first. So let's go to actually this isn't the project I'm looking for right here. Let me go here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so for this sprite sheet here, we're actually going to be making some assets for what our inventory system would look like. And this one over here should represent our inventory grid and frame. Not the slot, but the entire box that should make up our inventory system. So let me pull up like a reference sheet here, and let's find inventory pixel art. Let's just see some references on what could be our inventory system here. Ooh, the one with the corners. I like that. That's good. Oh, it also has like some bright corners here. All right, hold up. Let me try to experiment with some colors in my game here. So first off, let's make this a bit of a brighter orange here. Okay. Then I guess we can try for a oops, no. Hmm, it's not what I want. Alright. Let me experiment with the colors here, then we'll try to maybe follow a suggestion by some veteran pixel art creators that I found on YouTube. Alright, doesn't look good. Alright, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna make an extra line right here. Alright. By the way, is the PGM turned on? It's not. Okay. Well, we should probably turn it on. Now place it like slightly above here. Okay. Let's make some pixel art, guys. Hopefully the more I do this, the more I kind of get in tune with making pixel art in the end. Anyway, some suggestions that people say on making pixel art is probably do some blocking out first before you make shit on your pixel art sprite sheet. I practically did that with my inventory grid here. I mean, I started off with like a square, and by the way, each tile of my sprite sheet would be 32 by 32, and I pretty much measured that correctly here. Yeah, this is like a 96 by 96 grid that I've made here. If I go down here, it's like, yeah, it's like 96 according to this ruler here. And let me try to add like a little bit of like a design to this frame. And I can't align my pixel art for my own life. Here we go. Okay. Let me add one more. Let me decrease this once more, like that. Let me make the curve more prominent here. There we go. Then, let's see, what are some other things that people make in their inventory slots? I guess we could do something with the corners, I guess. That would be good. Oh, I kind of like that. Wait. Do this, do that. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay. Then let's make this a bit bigger. Like that. Just experimenting a little bit here. Nice. Also make like a, I don't know, let's make a harsh outline to this. Let's see. Okay. This is something I like about Pixelorama. It lets you like easily smoothen out your lines. Because normally if you're in Krita, it would draw this extra pixel there, but without lifting my own pen, it just automatically gets rid of that for me, which is good for making much nicer lines for my pixel art. Okay, let's... Right, there we go. Then, I try to add some style to this. We can maybe... Yeah, that looks much better. Okay. Alright. Let's see that. Yeah, that looks bad. That's good. That's good. Okay. Let's add maybe a few more things here. Okay. Turn on transparency. Okay, then let's make that. Oh shit, it's not symmetrical. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Okay. Nice. Right, there we go. Much better already. Right, there we go. And I guess we can color this a different color, I guess. So let's make it. Let's try and make it like grayish or something. Let me see. Okay. Let's make this like slightly darker color. I mean, like that. And I'm just experimenting a little bit here. Let me see if this works in my favor. All right. Okay, so let's add a little bit of some rust to this. Okay. Pretty good. Like a rusty little box here. No, kami na OT. Okay. Okay. Oh shoot. Alright, let's add some random segments over here. Right, there we go. Save that. Okay, so that's one of the boxes done. Just need to make. It's also another box, I guess. Okay, so I just want to show you guys how I made this freaking box. By the way, let me go shrink down here, and we need to measure this next box. Make this like yellow, I guess. Okay, so this is the boundary that we're working with. Oh yeah. Alright, there we go. So 95 to let's see, 30, 95, 97, 96 plus 42, that's 8, 128. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay, that's 128. then extend this all the way up to 30, 31, 32. Okay. Okay. So, how can we make this much more special? Okay, so if this is the inventory grid that we made, I want this to be now the crafting grid. And let's see what kind of crafting grid user interface would look like. What the frick is this? Oh, ew, AI. Oh no, frick that shit. Oh my god. Alright, let's go for crafting table pixel art. Well, that's not what I'm going for, but crafting table user interface pixel art. Ooh. I like the fact I included the table here, but my crafting table would be very simple. No, we weren't going for the Minecraft one. It only consists of like one user interface, of one inventory slot, and oh, we can also make something like this, I guess. Oh yeah, I think that this will actually work. My crafting system could be like 2 grids. Okay, this might take a while, but let me see if I can make this work. Well, first off, we need to make like a color for this. I think yeah, I think brown would work well for this, or maybe a brown with a slight red to it, something like this. Yeah. Okay. And then let's make it look, no, not that. 1, 2. Let's see how many pixels does it take to get this? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Oh no, it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, this is an idea of how our grid would look like here. And we'll also add another layer here just to demarcate all of these. What's it called? I'll make the demarcations white, I guess. There we go. Nope. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. Just need to demarcate everything. Is it not possible for me to make this look? Less opaque. There we go. Okay, can make it look opaque. Alright, here we go. Then, alright. Let's go back here. Let me just mark out the intersections here. Okay, nice. Alright. And then I guess to make it all the way down, just need to get this. Nope, not that. All the way down here. Nice. Alright. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, there we go. Right. So let me get this and duplicate these blocks here. Control C, Control V. Okay, nice. Okay, so where do you want this to, like... Okay, there we go. Hmm. Go. Erase that. Okay. Let's make this. Nope, not that. Not that color. Oh my god. No. Ah, get rid of this freaking freaking Windows. Oh my holy shit. Windows is freaking breaking on me right now. No. Oh, okay. Keep on pressing O, but it's not bringing me to the color picker tool for some reason. Okay, there we go. All right. So, we're going to need like I guess on like the inventory the inventory grid here, we kind of need to get like you actually need to craft the crafting grid here all at once, because I want to add something inside it to make it look like more like a crafting grid. So let's make let's see. We need the rectangle selection tool. I need my lines, so Control C, Control V. There we go. Let's see. How big do I want this crafting table to be? Maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. V. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't alternate there, right? There's no alterations. Okay. Okay. Nice. Alright. Shift. Control. Shift. Control D. Okay. Then let's copy and paste. Alright, from here to here. Control C, Control V. Okay, Control V. Okay, Control V. Okay. I guess this is like way too overkill for this kind of I think I made it too large, I think. Maybe okay, maybe this would do. Yeah, this would do. And then you know, sure, why not? We'll also add another layer here. Okay. Nice. VOD. Okay. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this will be my my simple crafting section of my game. And this is not what you think a crafting table would be with a, you know, with a 3x3 grid. No, it's gonna be as simple as just, you know. Okay, so we made this. Okay, for this grid, since we made all these lines here, let's make a box. Let's see, what does this box look like anyway? Okay, so it's like some edged corners in some parts of it. Okay, let's just make a box first. Let's make over here. Okay. I'm forgetting that Pixelorama has a box tool that I could use for my own my shit here. Okay, so this is at 128, right? Okay, 128. This is 32. Okay, so I start in this corner, then boop, and I forgot to add a so let's make it like red or something. I don't know. Okay. Excuse me. Where is my line? Hold Shift, hold Control to center the shape. S for oh, it's not. I'm using the wrong color. Never mind. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's make this color this for now. Okay. So we got this grid. Let's see. What can we add to this grid? Let's see. Okay, so this is a 32 by 32 grid, so might as well add some parts to this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay. Why does it look off center? Or is that just, wait, is this illusion with this? No, I think it's, is it? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, my freaking eyes are betraying me right now. Holy crap. Okay, so this is like a slot where we can place our items, I guess. Okay. Then I hope this is like within the 32 by 32 bits system we have going on here. Okay. So we got this. Let's make it much better. The crap, they even added like a little bit of that protrusion. Alright, you know what? Let's also make it uneven. Okay, let me just make some adjustments to this color. Okay. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. How is this? How is this uneven? Wait. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. What the heck? How is this? How is it even on one side, but it's... All of them are 4 by 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, oh well, we'll just, I guess we'll stick with this, I guess. Okay. Alright, let's go with... What do they do it here? So they have like a beveled surface here. Actually, let's first bevel our rectangle. Like that. Alright, there we go. Actually, wait, there's one corner that's like sticking out, right? I'll keep the one corner like that, and then also this corner as well. And I guess, I say once, maybe a little bevel will work. Yeah. There we go. Okay. And then let's see. What can I take from this? I like the crack there. No, let's first make the parts of it that are like slightly sloped. So to do that, first need to get this. Might as well first maybe let's first get the, let's just demarcate what parts of it are like the slope and which ones aren't. Okay. Okay, that's looking much more like the grid that I'm going for. Let's see, is it like... Okay. Then let's add like some highlights to... Is it even a highlight or is it... No, it's like a low light. It's like... maybe like this. Alright. No. Frick, it fucking got the wrong color. Oh god. Okay. No, that's looking. Then let's make this brighter. Okay. Okay, I guess that properly communicates that this is supposed to be something that you can place items with. And I guess we should also make this like... My god, okay. There. Alright. Alright, so next... let's make like that... pipe, I guess. I don't know, but before we do that, let's bring back the grid. This custom grid we made. We will select all of this. We'll C, Control V. And we'll put it right over here. There we go. Yeah. Control Shift. Control Shift. Control Z. Control D. All right. Okay. Right, so we have this. I think the grid is too bright here, so I'm gonna have to dim it down a bit on some other stream. But okay, so now we need like some connector connecting these grids. So let's go for. I guess better with blue. Let me see if blue could work for this one. Hmm. Okay. Alright, then I want to add like a. Actually, no, this would be good, but let's. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Let's center this because this isn't centered. So let's make this right here. Maybe the center like this one. Yeah, that would be the center. All right. Next. We can add. I just realized how late it is right now. I might have to actually end the stream looking like, with this in the screen. Let's see. Ah, fucking perfect. Okay. Woof. Okay. Ah, yeah. All right. So that's a good-looking freaking pipe right there. Let's see. Hmm. All right. Okay, so let's now make this may sound counterintuitive, but we need to also make another box inside of here. Nope. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Uh, 6, 7. Okay. Be here would work. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Ay, ay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Then this is connect the dots here. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Hmm. Let's actually make this like a cylinder. So let's see. There we go. Alright. And then let's make some streaks. Okay, I usually hate making diagonals here, but I think this should be necessary for our... C, Control V. Control V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. D. Alright. Okay. Nice. Okay, I'm running out. I am making this through just pure gut instinct here, I guess. Let's see. What else can we do to make this much better? Guess we can try to make it look more beveled. I don't know. There should be some kind of... Okay. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, what else can we add here? Alright. Good, looking good. Old viewers might be looking at this tree and thinking, "Wait, is this the Blender guy? Why is he freaking doing pixel art on this stream of his?" Well, guess what, old viewers of mine? I am making a game with pixel art in it, and also 3D models. I think my game kind of uses both 3D assets and pixel art for its gameplay. All right, there we go. Okay, what's gonna be add here? No, I think that's it. Okay, I guess all we need to do now is design the box where this inventory system would be in. Okay. So let's bevel. See, wait, what could the design of this be? Can maybe go for like an elevated platform for this one. I guess another gripe I have with Pixelorama is that it doesn't give me the ability to rotate my canvas, which should be easy to do, right? To implement like a rotate canvas tool or something. That's easily done by freaking Krita and stuff. Why can't it not be done with Pixelorama? And there we go. Alright. Alright, one last layer of red here, then we can go on designing the background, the inside part of this frame. Let's try using the line tool for this one. Okay. Oh. Straight, damn it. Okay, there we go. No, frick. No. There we go. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's have some fun here. Okay, let's make this a bit brighter. Okay, let's use the line tool for this one. Alright, let's make this like that. Alright, just making like the circuitry of my grid here. And like this, I guess. I don't know. There seems to be too many spaces in between here, so let me try to add some more lines in near the borders like that. Alright, there we go. Looking much better. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay. Guys, I may have started stream way past my due here, so I might have to continue this at another stream, guys. I apologize if we only made like 2 different things here, which is this box and another box that contains different boxes with a cylinder, at least. But yeah, I think I have to continue this at another stream. This is still not finished. I need to make more freaking pixel art for my game. Not to mention, I also need to make a bunch of stuff. Also need to make more new sprite work for my enemy characters, as well as maybe even edit out the sprite animation for my player character, which I've already done, but I feel like it's not good enough for the final draft of my game. So I might have to do that at another stream, guys. So anyway, that will be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe. I might do another pixel art stream another time. But yeah, go read a book, guys. Bye-bye.